Well, I've just completed my last examination of the Bosch oven, and really I've come to the conclusion that it's a PCB which is at fault, a couple of components on the PCB. The video which follows shows exactly what I did and the route that I took, but what annoys me so much is that I hadn't noticed the findings until now. I should have seen that very early on. Anyway, here's the video, and don't forget, make sure you unplug any device from the mains before tackling the job, otherwise you get electrocuted. Okay, here it is. Well, this is the back of the oven, and what I've been doing is I've taken off all these terminals here, which is to the top element. I have taken these terminals off, which is the fan element. It sits behind this, and the bottom element I've taken the clips off here as well. So all heating elements I've removed. I then switched the oven back on, and again it tripped. So it's nothing to do with the elements. I also took the clips off here, which is related to the fan, and did the same thing again, and it tripped. Now, looking at the top of the oven, I took these clips off here, again it's related to the fan, and again switched it on, and it tripped again. So nothing to do with this. What I did was, on the selector switch here, this is the one that governs the what heating element you want, and I took this switch and this off, the two terminals off the selector switch, put the power on, turned the knob, and it still stayed on, but it didn't obviously select anything, but the oven didn't trip. So these two are connected to the tripping of the RCD. Now this cable here runs down, I don't know if you can see it, but it runs down here and into the, difficult to see, but it runs down into there. This one, however, this one runs down and then disappears under there. However, when I looked at the PCB, which this cable plugs into, if you look very careful at the PCB here, I am not happy at all with this or this. They both look as though they've burned out. There's a lot of burning marks on them. So it may be, and yes, you can see the burn marks on this thing on the side. I suspect it's this board which is at fault, and there's no getting around the fact that although I can replace it and I'll find out how much it costs, I don't know whether to bother or not, or whether to just go and let's buy a new machine. I'll get back to you on that anyway.